like to welcome everybody out to the final race of the day, the boys 13 and 14-year-old 4K National Championship. You're here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championships. We're at EP Tom Sawyer Park in Louisville, Kentucky. We'll be taking you straight on in to the start of the boys' race, and they're off. The boys 13 and 14 National Championship 4K race is going. Have approximately 50 teams competing, right at 260 athletes. Large field, last race of the day. Individuals to look for: 13-year-olds returning in this 13-14 race. Last year, Sawyer Smith was the top 13-year-old from Brocaw. Micah Wilson from the Accelerators was second. Brady Masters, Derby City, was third. Believe Brady is running in the lead right now, and he's switched teams. He's running with Team Kentucky. Aiden Reyna from Brocaw was fourth last year as a 13-year-old, competing today as a 14-year-old. Espen Lentz was fifth last year, ran for Pint Size Harriers. He may be on a different team as well. Brady Dolman was sixth. Will Margard for Fisher's Fire was seventh. Philip Coleman from AOC was eighth. And of course, the great Seth Cuneo from the Accelerators was ninth last year. Great finish for Seth a couple of years ago in Evansville. One of the top races, decided by just fractions of a second when Seth won. Top 12-year-olds returning: Micah Bloomker from Brocaw. He was the champion last year. Runner-up for 12-year-olds last year was Ben Rodriguez. Carter Stewart third. Achille Park or Parrott from Chicago Speed, and Levi Allen from Brocaw. Top performing 12-year-olds could figure into the equation here today.
Open up on the downhill.
Big story will be, can Brocaw be dethroned? That's the story of this race. This is the 12th running of this national championship. The prior 11 of those, Jinx America is the only team to win a national title besides Brocaw. Brocaw has won it 10 years out of the last 11. They want to make a return to the podium this year and pick up an 11th title. We'll see how it turns out for Brocaw. Jinx America, only other team to win a national title. Lots of teams have tried. 2017, those teams tried it out there and didn't succeed. 2016, Team Kentucky was runner-up, and Nashville Youth was third. 2015, Team Eagles and Wolfpack Running Club were 2-3. They weren't able to dethrone Brocaw. Derby City in 2014, they were the runner-up with Philadelphia CYO coming in third. 2013, Derby City was runner-up. Nova Athletic Club was third. 2012, Jinx America, runner-up. Indiana Blast was third. 2011, Jinx America was runner-up, and Ona Elite was third. But the one constant, the one thing you can count on, is that Brocaw is going to be making a run for a national title. 10 out of the last 11 have been Brocaw Blazers. They've owned this. And we have probably about 230 other individuals out there trying to compete to see if they can dethrone mighty Brocaw. the midpoint of the course. We'll be taking you from this point straight on into the finish. You're watching the 2018 edition of the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. 13, 14-year-old boys. They're running a 4K here at EP Tom Sawyer, Louisville, Kentucky. This site has played host to Youth National Championships, NAIA National Championships, NCAA National Championships, I believe all three divisions. Just a wonderful course to conclude your season. Also during the regular season, Trinity Valkyrie meet is hosted here. And the Greater Louisville Classic is hosted as well, two large mid-season meets. So a lot of these individuals have performed on this course several times over the last few years. Course conditions are a lot better than they were last year at Voice of America Park, but still the ground is super saturated. For the first time ever, you can see areas here at the park that have water standing on it. We're taking you straight on into the finish here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. This is the boys 13 and 14 4K. We have our first runner coming across. Looks like it's Brady Masters running for Team Kentucky. Last year Brady ran for Derby City. He switched colors and he's running for Team Kentucky, and he picked himself up a national title. Looks like his time was 12:59. Coming across here, it's a battle. Second and third. Second place goes to Aiden Reyna, Brocaw Blazers. Third to Espen Lentz. Fourth, Riley Newport, Belvedere Tornadoes. Fifth, Micah Blumker, top 13-year-old coming across there. Micah, national champion, is a 12-year-old, and then again is a 13-year-old today, along with Brady Masters, a 14-year-old national champion. In sixth place, Cole Matheson from Carmel Project. And then the balance just streams across. Looks like there's a lot of Brocaw Blazers that have already passed the finish line. They have to give the nod to Brocaw on yet another team title. This race is becoming a race to see which team can come in second. Brocaw has just owned this age division over the last several years. 260 runners competing here today. Teams competing: Lawrence County, Kentucky Fusion, River City Renegades, Accelerators out of Chicago, Seashore Striders, Westfield U, Calumet Region, Lowe, Houston, Alopa, Fisher's Fire, Indiana Elite is another team competing here today. KC Cheetahs, Elgin Road Warriors, that's a team that was started up several years ago. Indiana State Athletic Club, of course Jinx America, the only other team so far to have a national title in this age division. They're competing again today. CMAC, Run for Life, River Ridge, the Running Tigers, the Tiger Sharks out of Louisville, Ohio Elite, Staley Striders, Belvedere Tornadoes. They had an individual near the top. Chicago Speed, Northeast Striders out of Louisville, Flying Angels, Body in Training, North Clay, Collierville. Glen Ellen Lightning is competing today in this age group. Hudson Youth, South Oldham, Tell City Marksman, over from Tell City, Indiana, not too awful far from Louisville. Buffalo Chips, Southern Indiana Catholic, which is just across the river from Kentucky, Village Running Club, the Knights, Nashville Youth, Elgin Sharks, Ann Arbor Running Club, and Southern Indiana Running Club. Of course, Derby City, they've made a run at dethroning Brocaw. They're running again today. Carmel Project, Philadelphia CYO, Team Kentucky, and then, of course, Mighty Brocaw. All those teams competing. One of the largest fields and most competitive races that we have here today, here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. At the conclusion of this race, we'll be taking you to interviews with our top performing runners, national champs in the 14-year-old age group as well as the 13-year-old age group. We'll also catch an interview with some of the Hudson Youth. Hudson is one of the teams that has been competing here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship for, well, I guess ever since the inception of this 12 years ago. Always a great group of kids running, and we were able to corral a few of their runners for an interview. And also we'll be able to give you some of the individual awards here today. From a team standpoint, though, it looks like the field was unsuccessful in dethroning Mighty Brocaw. Brocaw, national championship team for yet again another year. That makes 11 out of the last 12 years. Team Kentucky made a run at it. They're the runner-up. Philadelphia CYO came in third. In fourth place, Carmel Project. And then fifth place, Derby City. But congrats to Brocaw Blazers. The mighty tradition of Brocaw Blazers continues in the 13-14 boys age division. And now we'll take you to some interviews with some of our top performers. Okay. Brady, tell me a little bit about your race today.
My strategy was just kind of go out hard and lose everyone else, try to make them quit, and keep up the whole time, work harder each minute.
Well, looks like you kind of opened it up there at the end. You might have had like a 10-second lead or so on everybody. Good race. Aiden, tell me a little bit about your race.
So my strategy was I was going to go out a little slow on the first mile, but then I realized how everyone else was going fast. So I went fast to stay up with the top pack, and I got him at the last second, but he did a good job.
Well, that's great.
He's a strong competitor.
Espen, tell me about your race.
So my strategy was to go out in under 5 and just try and stick with the leader and then pull away after the mile, but plans changed. Just tried to hold the steady second.
Well, y'all did excellent. 1, 2, 3 here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship. We're here at the Cross Country Coaches National Youth Championship with Micah Blumker. Micah, two-peat?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about your coming in first for the 13-year-old boys today.
I was pretty excited with it. I thought I could have done a lot better, pacing-wise. But I was born here, so I'm pretty happy with the homecoming win.
You were born in Louisville?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So how did you end up out west?
Well, so my mom and dad married, and then they decided it would be good to live down there in Kansas. So.
Now your brother, he placed in the top as a top finisher in the 8-year-old boys. Is that accurate?
Yep.
Well, you get third place?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty cool. You got any other brothers that ran today?
Yeah, my brother Josiah ran. He unfortunately didn't have his best race, but he's really fast too.
So how many of the family were here running today?
I also had my younger sister, and she ran the Race of Americas.
Uh-huh.
She's only 5, and she did really good. She got a medal.
Well, great. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So do you have any other races coming up, or is this the end of your season, Micah?
Yeah, my dad was talking to another dad whose kid is running, and apparently I'm going to go to AAU.
Oh, well, great. Well, we'll be there at AAU, so maybe we'll see you win 2 national titles in the same year. That would be really neat.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on winning the 13-year-old boys today, and we look forward to seeing you maybe at the AAU Nationals in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Thanks.
Darren and Jack. Darren, tell me a little bit about your race today.
I felt pretty good. About 50 degrees. That's pretty good running weather. Had a bit of a runny nose, but I felt really good the whole race.
And Jack, how about your race?
Well, I'll tell you what, this was a hard race, and I'm sure everyone out here is sweating a lot, and I know everyone worked hard to get to this place, right here, the finish line.
Excellent. Now, how long have you all run for Hudson Youth?
I've ran, this is my 2nd year.
This is my 4th year.
4th year? So did you run last year?
Yes, I did.
Comparing this race to last year's race, what's your thoughts?
I would say it's a bit easier than last year's race, but still pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
5th place, Peyton Nash. 24th, Ethan Hines. 23rd is Ben Shull. That was Ben Shull. 22nd, Hayes Adams. In 21st, Andrew McGonigal. 20th place, Matthew Landis. In 19th, Bryson McGarry. In 18th, Thomas Biltmeyer. 17th, Noah Sharp. 16th is Levi Allen. Your 15th place finisher is Hayden Hauser. 14th, Austin Wilson. In 13th place, Will Conway. Your 12th place finisher is Luke Thompson. In 11th, Eli Gilmore. Tenth place, Ethan McCarty. In 9th place, Drew Arduzer. 8th place is Ty Breckler. 7th place, Lenny Jaraga. 6th place, Carter Stewart. 5th place with a time of 13:46, Quinn Smith. In 4th place with a time of 13:43, Achille Parek. Your 3rd place finisher with a time of 13:40, Ben Rodriguez. Your runner-up with a time of 13:31, Cole Mattison. And your 13-year-old champion with a time of 13:25, Micah Blumker. Your top 25, 13-year-old boys. Garcia. We are missing 23rd and 24th. If you're Jacob Bragg or Stanley Shuck, come on up. 22nd place is Corbin Muldoon. Your 21st finisher, Christian Smith. In 20th place, Carson Spalding. And missing number 19. 18th, CJ Meyer. In 17th place, Daniel McGuire. In 16th place, Jonathan O'Shea. Stuart Bennett. In 14th place, Cannon McDaniel. Your 13th finisher, Charlie Ledke. In 12th place, Ryan McGinley. Your 11th place finisher, Jackson Kernan. In 10th place, Joshua Gross. Your 9th place finisher, Philip Coleman. In 8th place, Micah Bentley. In 7th place, Carson Hall. In 6th place, Caden Miracle. In 5th place with a time of 13:34, Tate Moe. Your 4th place finisher with a time of 13:24, Riley Newport.
Ugly green red there.